Now we are going to discuss about Gantt bar charts. So what exactly Gantt bar charts? So Gantt bar charts are used to show the duration of the events and activities. For example, to display the average delivery time for range of products. So that means the customer the ordered a product and when it has been delivered, how much time it took. To show such kind of scenarios, we use the Gantt bar charts, and in the Gantt bar, each bar represents the duration of the activity. So how, for example, in Cognos or OBI, when you run the schedule for the reports, how much time it is taking, when the job is started and when it is completed. So when a bar is coming, right, those are all called the Gantt bars. But in our scenario, we are going to discuss about the average days to ship the products from order date. This is what we are going to create now. So to create a Gantt bar chart, at least one date and one or more dimension and 0 or 2 measures. Here we are going to take one date and 2 dimensions and one measure. This is called average of days. So how we are going to achieve this? I'm going to clear the sheet, and I would like to see the subcategory wise ship mode, how the subcategories are shipping to the customer. So the subcategory wise ship mode is first class, same day, second class, standard class. These are the different segregations of delivery. Like in our Flipkart, Amazon, it's a 1 day fast delivery and normal delivery. Like that, there are different ways. Like a prime members and non-prime members, how they are segregating. Likewise, we are shipping mode. We are segregating here. These ways. Now, with respect to the time on my order date, when my customer is ordered the product on this subcategory. So go to the data source and drag and drop order date onto the column shelf and make it as a standard right now. And I would like to show it in a, say, continuous format with respect to week level. So I would like to see it week level. So overall data, these are the week ranges, and week of order date is 6th September 2020 for this accessories standard class. Now I'm going to create one calculated field because so I got order date, but what is the how many days it took the delivery? So ship date. I'm going to take the ship date for the delivery. So I have ship date and I have order date. From those, I'm going to achieve how many days it took to the delivery. So I'm going to create a calculated field day or number of days. Number of days. I'm taking number of days. Here I'm taking. I have date. I have one date function called as date diff. What exactly this date diff? So I'm going to make it as a small size right away. So to show the calculation, what is the date diff? Show date diff gives the date diff returns the difference between two dates, from the start date to end date with respect to the format what we have given, whether you want at a month level or a day level, anything. And remember, whenever you are going to use a month, year and a day, that should be in a lower case into the single quotes. I will show you how it is. Now I am going to write I am going to achieve number of days. I am going to type date diff of, I am going to take day. Suppose a day from comma next, what is the start date? Start date is order date because the day I have ordered the my product, comma, and the second date is end date. The end date is nothing but here ship date. That is called, we are making it as a delivery date. If you see, this is the calculation is valid. Suppose if I make it as D as caps, so it was showing the calculation contain errors. The argument day to date if must specify depart of year, month, etc. So the tableau supports only the lower case of the format for date functions. So please understand this point. Okay. So calculation is valid. Click on OK. Now I got number of days, and I'm putting into the number of days onto the size. So if you observe this, the size of the each bar got increased. For example, here first class for accessories, it was ordered on 9th September, 2nd September, and it took 9 days to deliver that product. And I don't want the total number of days. I would like to see the average. So go to here, right click, the measure sum, make it as average. So same product, it took 3 days. On average delivery took 3 days for such kind of scenarios. Now I would like to make it more. I would like to give the color for each ship mode wise. So I'm going to drag and drop ship mode onto the color, and you can make it more interactive for with respect to a year. So drag and drop order date onto the filter section. Here there are different kind of things. First I am going to take a range of dates. So I got the start date and I got the end date, only relevant values and all values in the database. So only relevant values is nothing but the relevant values with respect to the these scenarios like subcategory, ship mode, ship date, and order date. The respective data will populate. If you want to include null values in your data, you can include null. So when we are going to include the null values, suppose the customer is ordered, but the delivery date is not yet confirmed. In the such scenarios, you can include null values. But right now we are not going to include that. I'm just click apply, click on OK, right click, show the filter. Now we have a slider filter. I'm adjusting the slider and get the data within the date ranges. This is one way of taking the filter, and another one is I'm taking order date, drag and drop into the filters. I would like to show at year level. So make it as next, all apply, and here if you see there is one checkbox, filter to the latest date value when workbook is opened. That means whenever you open the workbook, it will show by default latest year data. See, latest year data it will show. This is the 2021 data. I'm going to make it as a show filter. So whenever the workbook opens, it will show the latest year data. Suppose if data is updated to 2022. So by default it gives 2022. I'm making it as a single value drop down. Oh, sorry, single value list. So I'm choosing 2020. How this is the way the data is getting changed for with respect to the year level. Suppose instead of I want to see instead of a week, I would like to see at month level. So right click over here, go to the month level. So in month level, in January 2018, because I selected the 2018 year, first class, and order is order date on January 2018. and it took 2 days to the average delivery time. Like this, Gantt charts are open, are useful to the analyze your you track your events or activities. Hope you guys understood.